Good morning. Yeah, Sidney Powell not holding back in that interview with Rob Schmidt on Saturday night on Newsmax, and some of the statements she had to say about the Georgia Governor Brian Kemp and the Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger in that interview, likely leading to this decision by the Trump team to distance themselves. However, Sidney Powell did put out a statement last night saying that she understood the campaign statement, saying, quote, I agree with the campaign statement that I am not part of the campaign's legal team. I never signed a retainer agreement or sent the president or the campaign a bill for my expenses or fees. My intent has always been to expose all the fraud I could find and let the chips fall where they may, whether it be upon Republicans or Democrats. Now, Powell has also said in that statement that she's committed to continuing with the lawsuit. She will be making filings this week in court on her own, and what she says is very overwhelming and compelling evidence. In fact, there has been more evidence that is coming to light. Michigan filing of an affidavit by an IT expert who audited these electronic voting machines in Texas, saying that there is definitely reason to be concerned, saying, quote, based on the significant anomalies and red flags that we have observed, we believe there is a significant probability that election results have been manipulated within the Dominion premier system in Michigan. He went on to describe exactly how this can happen despite Dominion pushing back on that capability. But in all of this, the Trump campaign is moving forward on more traditional measures of fighting voter fraud and filing claims in different states. There seems to be a focus on specifically Georgia and Pennsylvania. The campaign filed a petition for another recount in Georgia on Saturday. However, this time they are insisting on signature matching, checking the ballot envelopes, amongst other measures. They also filed in the Third Circuit Court of Appeals in Pennsylvania after a lower court shot down another filing from the team. The Trump campaign saying that they're looking for their day in court. They want to present their evidence. In a statement released by the campaign specific to Pennsylvania, it said, quote, unfortunately, the censorship continues. We hope that the Third Circuit Court will be as gracious as Judge Braun in deciding our appeal one way or the other as expeditiously as possible. This is another case that appears to be moving quickly to the United States Supreme Court. And Emma and Sean, that's really the goal of the Trump campaign, is to get this before the Supreme Court and have all of these wrapped up together.
Emerald, when looking at this with Sidney Powell, as far as her not being with the Trump campaign, with the legal team, rather, is she still going to move forward and pursue other avenues in terms of the alleged fraud in other states?
Yeah, she is. I mean, clearly she's talking a lot about Georgia right now. And she said in that interview on Saturday that that's the first state she's looking to, quote unquote, blow up. But she says she has overwhelming evidence and that she plans to start doing these filings in different states. And it was interesting, Sean, we saw Steve Cortez with the campaign on Wake Up America this morning. He joined us and he talked about the fact that Powell would be moving on a track by herself and continuing on. And he sounded supportive of her doing that.
All right.